Tell me when the shots are coming, Habib. Tell me when the shots are coming. This guy is so entertaining. I think he's in the wrong sport. Maybe he needs to do like in the wrong career. He needs to do like comedy or something because this guy's so fun. But I think he is meant to be a fighter. He loves to fight. Kevin Holland loves to fight, and like he said, win, lose, or draw, I love to fight. And like, how can you knock that? At first I was like, listen, all the people who bet money on you to win, like you're disrespecting them right now. They must be so furious because you had this fight in your hands, Kevin Holland, Like you could have won this fight. Kevin Holland could have won this fight. He had more energy. He had more cardio. He wasn't even sitting down. You could just tell, like he was in a flow state. He wasn't making it like so like it's work for him, like it's a chore, like life is a chore and I have to get this and I have to win this money. And like when you look at life like that, I feel like that's when it becomes a little less natural and it actually becomes harder. But the way that he was fighting, just kind of like spur of the moment, just spontaneity, I feel like that always works out, at least for me too. Like if I look at certain videos, even like if I'm making a video and I look at it like I don't want to talk about this, it's like it comes off unnatural, it comes off like a bad video. But if like it's something that I want to talk about, it's going to be a good video because it's like it's natural and you love doing it. And it's like I just feel like he taught a lot of people a lesson. Like it's like that saying, like if you work a day, you'll never work a day in your life if you love what you do, And it's just like he loves what he does, and it's just like he's not even thinking so far ahead as like, oh, I want to be the champ. It's just like I want to live in the present moment and just have this fight and just have a good moment. At the same time, as nice as that all sounds, right? Part of me is like, listen, you're in a main event, you're in the UFC. You gotta put some respect on this. You gotta have some seriousness in this. You gotta have some composure, and you have to be smart. You can't just give yourself away, right? So I feel like, yes, he is an extremist. He did take it too far. He could still be himself. He could still be like, fighting via his like principles and just the way that he fights and his style, and not feel restricted, and have that philosophy. But like at the same time, I just think you're on a stage where so many eyeballs are seeing you. You have a certain degree of responsibility of just respecting what you do, respecting the octagon. Like what I really didn't like was towards the end of the fight, like the last few seconds was when he was just kind of like waving it off like it was over and it was 10 seconds left. Derek, really, he could have just, like sucker punched him, and not sucker punch, but he could have just ended the fight because Kevin Holland wasn't looking, he wasn't really paying attention. So Derek could have just ended it right there, but he didn't because he knew that he was up on the scorecards. Kevin Holland did amazing things in this fight. He had a five fight winning streak, right? And this fight, he took a guy down that has never been down before, has never been taken down before. He owes this to Habib, But I just love like the fun that he was having in there was contagious. Like you can't like watch that fight and not just be like, this guy is so fun, especially when he was dancing in the beginning and he was just like, doing that thing. Like that was so cute. Like that was so fun. And I just feel like he has like a sort of like playfulness about him that you don't see a lot. It's like childlike, and I just love that. And I just think that, each fighter, that's why I love MMA, like each fighter is so unique. They don't have to fit into this box. They really don't. And like, why should we say that he has to like want to be the champ? There's no rules in that. Like he just likes fighting, and win, like he said, win, lose, or draw, I enjoy fighting, and I had a good time in there, and that's what's most important to him. So I really liked what I saw, and at the same time I was like, maybe he took it a little bit too far, but who am I to judge? Who are we to judge, right? It's kind of like contradictory, because I'm kind of like back and forth, like yes, you can say that, but you can also say this, and they both kind of butt heads, So in the end of the day, I feel just like, I I'm a fan of Kevin Holland, and the next fight that he has, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna have my eyes peeled because he's just that type of guy that you just want to see. He just brings a different sort of flavor into this MMA world, and in the end of the day, you can't really knock it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks.